Hello and welcome back to Bloodborne Part 73, and in this part, we have, on the red corner, Morpheus, the captain of the Nebuchadnezzar, the hero of the One, and in the left corner, we have, he's big, he's nasty, he tends to one-shot, it's Amygdala!
Alright, so this is actually a rematch against Amygdala, right?
That is correct. As you may have noticed, just like the Bloodstarved Beast, who had relinquished the Thumeriad Chalice in order for us to start this Chalice run in the first place. Here is another boss who has a repeat because he too bestows a Chalice when you defeat him.
Okay.
That jump attack will make you shit yourself repeatedly throughout this boss battle because if it so much as touches you, any of his arms, or his feet, or his head, you will die.
Regardless of how much armor you're wearing?
Precisely, because the cursed dungeon cuts your health in half. Morpheus, who has been riding rather comfortably with 1,001 units of health, is now at only a mere 500.
Huh. So, do your blood vials heal a percentage of your health then, as opposed to a set number?
That is correct. So the more health, the more maximum health you have, the more your blood vial heals you.
Okay.
Try to use Bolt on this creature. It works, I guess.
So where is it? What's the body part that you should be attempting to attack in order to get him into a stagger state?
Well, you don't want to hit his feet because they have very high defense. You might want to hit his tail like I've been doing because it's safe, quote unquote, as my death reel ironically refutes that. Alright, surely something of consequence happens here. I started from the beginning. Oh, I died. But this is exactly what I'm talking about, is jump attack, yes. Opening the boss battle and dying, yes.
Hold it, you have all of your health, but this is a different boss arena.
Precisely, so this, comparably, is the Amygdala fight that Morpheus deserved, but never had a chance at. This boss takes place in the level 4 Cursed and Defiled Thumerian Chalice. This is the same difficulty as the boss that we were just fighting. However, I have all my health. And this is how that other fight was supposed to go, because a serious player would probably go in with a higher maximum health total, comparable to what I have right now.
Okay, so how have you restored your health to maximum? Also, you have significantly more blood vials than you're supposed to.
Oh, that's because I'm using Carol Runes in order to increase the number of blood vials I start with, because this fucking guy drains me almost completely dry. So, the reason why I'm using this boss is you must defeat the cursed Amygdala boss fight with the half health in order to get to the super secret hidden boss. It is the toughest obstacle of them all, in my opinion.
Are we actually going to see you take down Cursed Amygdala?
Not Cursed Amygdala, no. I apologize for this, folks, but there is no video of me actually clearing the Cursed Amygdala boss fight because I require a character who probably has maximum health in order to survive. Because the maximum health total in this game is 1900, and half of that is 950, and that's just a little less than what Morpheus has right now, but this is about as much health as you need to actually, like, just fucking survive without losing your sanity.
Maybe Amygdala has this particular arm that you should be striking in order to deal, in order to knock him into a stagger state faster.
His hands are his most vulnerable spot, as a matter of fact. They take more damage than his limbs, but his head, I believe, is his weakest point. Ow.
Right. Yeah, that stomp is 75% of your current health.
So, as you may have noticed, I've spent most of this fight either to the left or to the right side of this creature, so that his sweep attack is is he neglects his sweep attack, but he tries stomping me. That stomp attack is very ineffective against me when I'm in this position, and I also have a knack for making him do the stomp instead of using his arm attacks.
Okay.
Location, location, location. I wish I had taken vacation.
No, I effectively took vacation this month, so...
Yes, an extended vacation to a faraway place where everything is different.
His limbs are healing.
His limbs are evil and charging with power. Fuck this creature, though. I tell you, the lengths that I had to go to actually overcome this blockage for the sake of the video, it pushed me to my limit. I'm not gonna lie. I remember having the least fun on this particular segment of the game. Except maybe the elevator. The elevator just sucks in general. This guy is on another level of suckage.
Yeah, his tail is really well armored, whereas his arms are not.
And jump. And jump. Yep. Got. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy fucked off. That little piggy almost killed me.
This little piggy stomped on my face, and this little piggy went to the cathedral.
God damn it. And jump. You see what I mean?
So, after he lands and you haven't taken damage, why haven't you gone for a heavy attack on his head?
It might open me up to getting hit because the heavy attack takes a little more time to finish the animation. This is the only thing we're doing for the rest of this video, by the way, is just killing this boss.
Okay.
So, Gerda, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not at all likely and 10 being like immediately, would you recommend this game to a buddy who enjoys challenging games?
For the most part, sure. I mean, I think that it's most certainly better than Dark Souls 1.
Yes, I agree.
Mostly because the dodge mechanics and actual combat actually seem to function, whereas in Dark Souls 1 they almost don't. No, seriously, riposte in Dark Souls 1 is a required skill for the first 20 minutes of the game, and then you never use it again. Despite the fact that it's still a required skill, you just don't have it anymore.
You lose it. You abuse it, so you lose it.
It's not even that you lose it, it still technically works, but there's no enemies for you to actually use it on anymore.
Right. I mean, especially in my playthrough. I fucking neglected parry riposte for pretty much the whole game. You just plain didn't need it.
Yeah, because the only enemies that you can use parry riposte, the only enemies that you can use parry riposte on are the humanoid-sized undead. That's it. Every other enemy in the game, especially any enemies that are humanoid plus sizes, just ignore riposte entirely.
Yeah, and then comparably, the visceral attack is way more accessible than parry riposte.
Yes, mostly because the majority of the enemies in the game actually have a stagger state. Now Amygdala's laser, is that a spell that we can eventually acquire?
I'm trying to think. I think a Call Beyond. I think a Call Beyond is the only like arcane projectile attack, except maybe for the Tiny Tonitrus that fires a bolt of lightning along the ground. I can't. I'm actually currently working on
there were other arcane spells that we saw.
Yeah, the Executioner's gloves, the gloves that I had completely neglected to actually use before I sold them. So, which is a very popular.
And the dimensional tendril spell that you had.
Interdimensional tendril. Oh yeah, that. What is that again? Summon Ebriatus, I think it was. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. It just looks plain silly, because it looks like the hunter is not quite as in control of this interdimensional shit as he should be.
Well, he shouldn't be in control of it at all. After all, we're summoning the very powers of a Cthulhuid to do our bidding. And Cthulhuids don't like doing other people's biddings.
No, they have a schedule. First schedule is arrive on planet. Second step, take over world. Third step, laugh about it.
Actually, they don't really want to take over. They mostly want to revert the world back to a null state.
Null state. Null and void. Penalty.
I brought this up to you off commentary, but maybe something our potential viewers would like to discuss is Spatial Rend from the Pokemon series an attack that uses transposition, or does it create a null space? And you said it was both, as it transports a segment of space to null space, leaving null space in its wake.
Well, technically, only that because because everything that is matter exerts a gravitational force on each other, and that necessarily moving one object would necessarily change that gravitational, push and pull between itself and other objects. Therefore, just by moving a thing through space, you are creating a vacuum that pulls shit with it. You didn't tell me that Spatial Rend was a Pokemon move.
It is. It's the signature attack of Palkia.
Nice. Does Palkia also have Stomp of Doom?
No. That is more or less Groudon's attack. Groudon in Gen 6 got a signature attack. What is it? It's Precipice Blades. That's it. Yeah, Precipice Blades, where he causes a small earthquake, which in turn shoots up earthen spikes from the ground in order to impale his targets.
Nice. That's pretty metal.
It is very nice. I forget if Kyogre got one too with Origin Pulse.
Or the origin of stupid.
Not really. I mean, Kyogre's Origin Pulse it's pretty much just Hydro Pump, except slightly more accurate.
Yeah, Hydro Pump always sucked because of its inaccuracy.
Yep, 80% is not enough.
Not enough. I need 5 out of 5 fuck you hits. Now, let's get back to the game, because
honestly, I'm usually okay with 90 and 95, but 80 just sucks.
Yeah, 80 is pretty terrible. Even 85 I'm iffy about.
Yeah. It's why a bunch of rock type moves just don't actually see use, because, oh look, I've got 85% accuracy. Well, it's not 1 out of every 15. It's like 1 out of every 7 attacks I do just flat out misses, so I've wasted my turn.
And jump. I've lost.
Don't worry, guys. Amygdala is almost dead. Only another 2 minutes.
Like you do. Do you see what I mean? Have I made my point?
Kinda. I mean, I still don't buy that doing a heavy attack on his head is going to open you up, especially if you have a perfect dodge.
You cannot take risks, especially during the cursed variant of this boss. You cannot take risks under any circumstances. You gotta have patience. You gotta wait for him to open up his weak spot. You have to survive this jump attack, and I've probably dodged it like 30 times since the start of this battle. And try to lock him into a pattern like what I'm about to do. If he touches me again, I am dead. And I've been fighting this boss for over 10 minutes now. Alright, now he's locked in a pattern.
That's one problem that I've got with Monster Hunter, man.
Hit his hand. Now watch him stomp. Okay, now hit his hand for the coup de grace. Fucking god damn it. Dun, dun, dun.
That's not even a full level up, and you only got a level 5 clutch. Yes! There's only 2 adjectives on it.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean-
everybody.
I mean, one of the adjectives is nourishing, so it might actually be a health restore gem, but probably not.
I too require nourishment. It is many boobies and panties.
Ouch, ouch.